was struggling on the field. What were you saying to him? What was your take on it?
Well, I didn't see the hit. You can't see. Everything was lost in the field of play. And the guys upstairs, it was third down, so it was incomplete. So I was thinking, well, they say, hey, we got a roughing penalty, we're up. And I'm like, okay. So first thing is, okay, what are we doing now? It's 1st and 10 from the play caller standpoint. Then I look up and I see Shane limping. Are you okay? Are you okay? And he waved me off. I'm fine. And okay. I didn't know at that extent what had happened, really. You don't really know because we couldn't see from our vision on the field. And, Shane's a tough guy, man.
Did you talk to him when he came off the field, and what was his sort of state of mind and clarity at that time?
I don't really recall having a conversation other than, are you okay? And then it was, you got the flow of the game and everything else that was going on.
It can be difficult for either quarterback or whatever quarterback you have in there until this offensive line takes a few more steps forward in the cat protection.
We're all disappointed in our performance. We need to perform better. We need to play better. We need to coach better. That's across the board, not one position. And like I said, we got to coach better. We got to play better. We got a lot of work to do, obviously. And the only thing we can do is go back to practice field. We went and put some pads on yesterday and worked on some things, some fundamental things to try to get better at every position.
Do you know who will get started next weekend?
We'll go through the week and we'll evaluate it.
Is it a question of if Shane were 100% and nothing had happened injury-wise, would that still be the case this week? Or?
Well, we're gonna challenge and compete at every position, like we say every week, and we're gonna see where we're at, evaluate every guy. We've talked about it numerous times. We want to create competition at every position. Well, Shane and Devin have done some really good things, and look forward to watching them continue to compete and allowing each other to be pushed and get better.
With how, from our perspective, with how long it took for the final decision to be made going into last weekend's game. Well, first of all, when was that decision made that Shane was going to be the starter?
Well, I don't think that when that decision's made is really relevant. What's relevant is that our players are pushing each other every day to get better. And then we're putting the best players in each position out there every Saturday.
So,
yeah.
Two parts. Is the quarterback, is that exclusive to Shane and Devin? The quarterback battle?
I don't think any position on our team is exclusive. That wouldn't be what we preach to our players, which is everybody compete, get better each and every day. And like we say, we want to challenge, we want to compete, we want to have great depth at every position.
The second part of that, how in depth, I guess, have you looked at the offensive line? Is there any major personnel changes that you're looking to make? Is there anything that you feel would be better for the line?
Yeah, sure. Every week, it's evaluation. And obviously, like I said, we've got to get better. So we evaluate everything. We evaluate, who's playing where. What are we doing with them? Is the scheme right? We got the players in the right position to have success. Are the players doing the things they're supposed to be doing correctly? So there's a lot of this that plays into it. And each and every week, you can't pinpoint one thing. And right now, that's what we're trying to do. We talked about it, find consistency, be able to week in and week out do things well.
Coach talked about Shane deserving a chance to play, but can you talk about at what point you have to make a decision that we have to try to win the game, and what's our best chance to win the game as it factors into who's playing quarterback, and was he your best choice into the second half to win that game?
Well, I think that every game we play to win the game, and we put the best players out there we feel at that time. Where you get into the point of saying, well, is another player better than another player at that point in the game? That's all subjective, and that's, if you got a hitter and he strikes out the first 2 times up and you take him out, you don't know if he's going to hit a home run in his third at bat. So that's hard to say, and it's a difficult question to ask, obviously. You look at everything, and like I said, proud of what Shane went out and the way he competed.
Devion Smith, his comments on his effort and through that, any potential change in his depth chart status?
Played extremely hard, was effective, played physical, played fast, was very happy with what Devion did. Like we said before, we'd like to have both guys play, both guys contributing, and it just happened at the point in time when he went in, he ran very hard and ran well. So obviously, we talked a little bit about it last week, having both those guys involved in being productive is very important to our success.